Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Welcome in, welcome in. For those of you who might not know me, my name is Suffers or Z, and welcome in. Currently I'm kind of doing two main things. I'm trying to learn Spanish on Duolingo, and so far, it's going decently well. I think I've learned a lot from starting with zero knowledge to where I am now, and we'll be doing some Duolingo pretty soon because I have been itching to do some more language learning, so I'm excited to actually spend some more time on it today rather than just doing one lesson to reach the Duolingo streak. So that'll be exciting. I'm excited to hopefully learn some new words and maybe some new sentence structures and all of that stuff. But other than Duolingo, my main game is Minecraft, and I've been trying to learn some modded Minecraft because I've watched a lot of modded Minecraft content a lot recently as well, and it seems really, really fun, but also a little bit complicated. And one day I decided, you know what, why not start learning to see if somehow it'll, I don't know, teach me, and then I can learn a little bit about modded Minecraft and play, and it's been really fun so far. Today we'll be working with some new mods, if we get to some Minecraft today, that I've played with like once before, but not very in depth, so I'm excited to see what else we can get done with that mod. So yeah, that'll be exciting, and you never know what else we'll get up to along the way. But I think we're gonna just start with some Duolingo, because that is what's first on the agenda today. So we'll just be AFKing here by my Enderman farm, although it hasn't really been working the last couple minutes. But that's fine. I'm sure it'll be back to normal soon. So let me switch to this, and you should be able to hear the audio. And when we left off, we were about to finish this lesson. Today we should reach 19 days of a streak, which is pretty exciting. We started on the 30th of June. I have been doing Spanish longer than this. I was doing Spanish on like another account before this, and I got to about level unit 16. And then when I did the placement test on Duolingo to see what level Duolingo wanted to place me in, it suggested that I was level, I think, 26 or something like that. So I skipped a bunch of levels. So a lot of the time they think I know a word, but I don't necessarily actually know that word. So that makes it a little bit more complicated, but you know what, it's fun in games anyway. Let me double check all my information is set up to Duolingo. It should be, okay. Let's finish this lesson.
¿Quieres probar la sopa?
Do you want to try the soup? ¿Quieres probar la sopa? So this was a mistake because I somehow managed to forget to put in want. I think I was clicking too fast, and that tends to be a mistake I make common. I get too focused on finishing the exercises quickly. I just need to sometimes focus on taking my time with them and really just not rushing. And that's also a better way to learn languages, I suppose.
¿Puede usted abrir la ventana?
¿Puede usted abrir la ventana? Can you, formal you, open the window? When does school start? Okay, the issue here is I don't know what form this one has to take. Maybe this one? Okay, yeah. So when does the school start? ¿Cuándo empieza la escuela? And that was all the mistakes you made in the previous lessons. You never come back home early.
Tú nunca
Nunca come back. Vuelves. Come back home a casa
a casa
temprano.
temprano.
Tú nunca vuelves a casa temprano. There we go. Where are we having lunch today? ¿Dónde having lunch ustedes hoy? Plural formal. Okay. al. This would be for if it was related to I. Plural, formal. I think it's this one. Okay, it was a 1-letter difference. I did technically type both those options in. I just need to remind that it's the AN ending for plural. Because I keep forgetting it's an N instead of an S. And that is a mistake I make frequently. But now that I know about it, hopefully I'll be able to stop myself from making the mistake in the future. We can help the children. We can
Podemos.
we can help,
Ayudas. Los niños.
or I think it might be
A los niños.
so we can help to the children. Okay. Ayudas, ayudar. Okay, that was wrong form is what I did there. Are you trying this dish? You, formal. Reba, okay. Sarah starts work today. Sarah.
Sara, empieza el trabajo hoy.
Sara empieza el trabajo hoy. Sarah starts the work today. Can you close the window, please? ¿Puede usted cerrar la ventana, por favor? Can you close the window, please?
¿Dónde almorzamos hoy?
¿Dónde almorzamos hoy? Where are we having lunch today? She tries different desserts. Ella prueba postres diferentes.
Ellos cierran las ventanas.
Cierran. Ellos cierran las ventanas. They close the windows. We can help the children.
Podemos ayudar a los niños.
Podemos ayudar a los niños. We can help the children. There we go. Only one mistake. Not bad. Not bad at all. Lots of messages, but day 20. That's exciting. And we're close to the promotion zone. Can't complain about that. But yeah, now we just have personalized practice, which is only 2, and then the end of unit test. And then we'll be able to move on to the next one. But I usually, I think with Spanish specifically, there's so many units. There's 230. So I think, if you want to get this done in less time, you're gonna have to do a lot at once. Because even if you do 1 unit a week, which is already quite a lot, you're still gonna be doing this for more than 2 years. More than 4 years, actually. So, I think it might be a good move that we do a couple more lessons today. And I'm not saying I necessarily want to finish all of this, but I would love to be able to have a better understanding of Spanish and maybe able to speak it fluently one day. So the more we get done, hopefully
A menudo perdemos los celulares.
the more I learn.
Perdemos.
A menudo, often lose the cell phones. We often lose the cell phones. She does not understand the problem. Ella no entienda el problema. Entiende. Okay.
¿Por qué cierran ustedes las puertas?
¿Por qué cierran ustedes las puertas? Why are you, formal plural, closing the gates, the doors. I understand, entiendo un poco de español. I understand a little Spanish. I try many cakes. Yo
pruebo muchos pasteles.
pruebo muchos pasteles. I try many cakes. This would be I try some cakes if I just switched muchos to unos. They can travel often. Ellos pueden because it would be puedo. So I think it would be pueden viajar a menudo. They can travel often. They are starting classes. Emprendemos las clases. Empezamos. Oh, but it's also they, so that doesn't even work. So it'd be ellos empiezan. There we go. I just gotta take the necessary steps. I keep wanting to skip the steps and go straight to the answer, but I think I'm finding that my level of Spanish isn't quite there yet for some of these words.
Nosotros probamos deportes diferentes.
Nosotros probamos deportes diferentes.
Nosotros probamos deportes diferentes.
So we try sports different sports.
¿Cuándo vuelves a México?
¿Cuándo vuelves a México?
¿Cuándo vuelves a México?
¿Cuándo vuelves a México? When are you going back to Mexico? They go back home late. Ellos vuelven
a casa
tarde. What's interesting is I think earlier this week I kept forgetting vuelven, and there's another one, salir. So vuelven means to go back, to return, and salir, so volver and salir, they're like infinitive forms. I kept mixing them up because volver is return and then salir is to leave. And they threw both of those words at me for the first time ever. And so I wrote them down because sometimes, you know, if you can't really remember stuff, writing it down helps a lot. And that way I could also have like notes I can look at when I get a question I just don't know the answer. But I'm starting to, the last few questions I've just known what vuelven was, so that was quite nice. And exciting that I'm starting to pick up words that used to be a struggle. Which is good news. Good news, I suppose.
Yo no puedo hablar ahora.
Yo no puedo hablar ahora. Yo no puedo hablar ahora. I can't speak now. We want to try Italian food.
Queremos
probar
comida italiana.
Queremos probar comida italiana. We want to try food Italian.
Ellos no entienden.
Ellos no entienden. They don't understand.
¿Tú almuerzas en la playa?
¿Tú almuerzas en la playa? Let me just write that down. So AS is for you. For two. So you are having lunch on the beach. Like, are you having lunch on the beach? This is a question. A question.
Empiezo mi trabajo el lunes.
Empiezo mi trabajo el lunes. I start my job on Monday. Today is Wednesday, which is, okay, you've got lunes, martes, miércoles. I think today might be miércoles. Wednesday. There we go. No mistakes on our little training.
Get more with Super Duolingo.
No thanks. On our first of the 2 practices. And what is pretty good is on days that I don't stream, I still of course keep the streak alive, and all I ever do is the practice one. So I think maybe that's also helping me get over it stuff that I'm struggling with. Because then I just get personalized practice, and it's quite nice indeed. But we can wrap this level up. Nosotros te entender. We understand you. Entendemos. Okay. Okay, yeah. I figured it was like the normal form. I think the infinitive form, because I assumed there was a word before, but there of course wasn't. I have to close the doors. I have to close. Cierro. Okay, I was correct. Close. Puertas. Las puertas. Cerrar. Oh, cause tengo already. Okay. We're really struggling with this last one, apparently. We can. Podemos ayudar a los niños. We can help the children. You never come back home early.
Tú nunca vuelves a casa temprano.
Thank you for the follow, Whisper. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. And thank you for helping me reach my follower goal. I really appreciate that. Tú nunca vuelves a casa temprano. You never come back to the home early. I think we've seen this sentence a couple times in the last few minutes, so maybe that's making it easier for me to remember. But let's see if we get some new ones. We often try different foods. Okay, often. A menudo. Okay, let me just write all of it down. We, nosotros, often, a menudo, try, podemos, comidas diferentes. And then I think we don't technically need this because the we is also signaled in podemos. I think. Probamos. Okay. And podemos versus probamos. Puedo probar. Try is probamos. And what am I getting it confused with? Podemos. Poder. To make, maybe? Or can. I have no idea what I'm getting this confused with. That was an unfortunate mistake, because everything else was pretty good. Just 2 similar sounding words that made me confused. When can you talk? Cuando puede usted hablar? So this is formal, which is why it isn't puedes, because it's formal. Okay. We want to try Italian food. We want, queremos, to try. Probamos. We're not making the same mistake again. Comida italiana. Queremos, probamos. Okay, no, that's a valid. That is my bad. You know what? Sometimes you have good lessons, sometimes you have rough lessons, and the important thing is you just keep moving forward, because language learning is difficult. It sure is difficult, but we love it anyway. And we just keep trying. And one day, Maybe I'll be able to speak Spanish. She needs to go back to the office. She needs... Necesito would be for yo. Necesita would be for ella. To go back. Volver. To go back to the office. A la oficina? I don't know if it's the a. Okay. Okay. That was a good guess on my part. Ella necesita, so I think in theory I could delete this one again. But I'll keep it for now. Needs to. Needs to. To go. Maybe they want an ear here? But I'm just not sure. I don't think we've seen this structure in the past few exercises. Okay. Should I stick with what I knew?
Volvemos a España en el verano. Volvemos a España en el verano.
Volvemos a España en el verano.
Volvemos a España en el verano.
Yeah, okay. So we go back to Spain in the summer. Okay, we've made some mistakes, but we can recover. We can do this. They are trying. They are trying. Ellos probar. But that's not the version we need. We need trying. So it's not this one. So it was this one. Okay, and plural is with an N. Ellos prueban comidas diferentes. Okay, we made it through that one. When do you close the store? Cuando, when do you close? Cerrar. You would be us. Cuando cierras la tienda? When do you close? Use implied in here. The store. Those girls always lose the books. Those. Esta niñas. Okay. Esas. Okay. Niñas siempre lose. Lose los libros. Lose. No, I don't remember this one. Pierden. Okay. And sometimes that's the way it goes. Sometimes I'll remember a word, sometimes I don't, and that's okay. Because learning a new language isn't easy. Esas niñas siempre pierden los libros. Okay, all the mistakes we missed. So, you know, my, if I move this down, like, the bar is like halfway. So we kind of missed like half the exercises this unit, but that's fine, that's fine. Entiendo would be for yo. Nosotros is entendemos. I have to close the door. I have to. Tengo que. Cierro. No, because tengo already has the that ending. Cerrar las puertas. That was the mistake I made the first time. A menudo probamos. Let us try. Probar. Okay. We want to try. Queremos probar comida italiana. Okay, she needs to. Ella necesita vuelven a la oficina. We basically got this correct the first time, just the little hints confused me. Volver. Right. That makes sense. That makes sense. I was going too quickly. That's what I said at the start of this tends to be my biggest downfall, going too quickly. But now we're in the promotion zone. Not that I actually care about promoting, but you know, it is fun to see. And now we're at the final unit review. We've done all of this. Next unit seems interesting. Talk about interests, say what I can do. That sounds like a pretty fun one. So let's see if we can get this all right. Do you often have chicken for lunch? Do you?
Tú. A menudo come pollo.
Ooh, actually,
Almuerzas.
I have no idea the order of this. So you have lunch. See, now the issue is I want to get all of this right because it's like the end of unit test and that seems like a fun accomplishment. But now I'm going to be second guessing everything. You often
A menudo.
have lunch.
Almuerzas. Pollo.
Have lunch chicken. Okay. Tu almuerzas pollo a menudo. Or tu a menudo almuerzas pollo. So I knew that a menudo could also be at the end. But what I need to remember from this is when it is to have a specific thing for the meal, it's the meal and then the dish.
Yo empiezo un nuevo negocio. Yo.
Thank you for the follow, Mr. Popo. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. We're practicing our Duolingo. We're on the end of unit test right now, which is exciting.
Empiezo. Yo empiezo un nuevo negocio. Negocio.
Yo empiezo un nuevo negocio. I start a new business. I am starting a new business. That's exciting. Oh.
Empezamos un nuevo negocio.
Nuevo negocio. Empezamos un nuevo negocio. We are starting a new business. Everybody's starting a new business, it seems like. He is trying a different restaurant. He is trying Probamos is the plural, but that's not what we're looking for. Prebo would be for yo prebo. So this would be L-A preba. He is trying. Okay. A different restaurant. Un restaurante differente. I think that's correct. Okay, good. So far, so good. You know, last lesson we got a couple mistakes in the beginning, so this time we're really just trying to get all of them right. But if we make mistakes, we make mistakes. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do about that. And that language learning is just a process, and mistakes are okay. I do my homework before dinner.
Yo hago.
So that is do. Okay. Because we haven't had hago in a couple lessons, so I wanted to just double check. So I do mi
Mi
tarea
tarea
antes,
antes de la cena.
before the dinner. Antes de. Okay. I don't know if the de has to be in there, but it seems more right to have antes de la cena instead of antes de la cena. So that's what we're going with. Why does Manuel not want to get up? Porque Manuel no quiere levantarse. But that might be the like infinitive form. So I have no idea what it would be. Okay. Levantarse. It wouldn't matter what it would be because we've got quiere anyway, so. And the only reason I know this one because it came up once in a lesson and I said, oh, I have no idea what that word is. Let me write it down so it'll help me remember. And somehow writing it down just makes it easier for me to remember it. So I didn't even look at my paper. My paper's like next to my my computer with my notes. But I didn't even have to look at it because I knew it was on my paper. And so then I was somehow able to remember it that way, which was pretty cool.
Sara empieza el trabajo hoy.
Empieza.
Sara empieza el trabajo hoy.
Trabajo hoy. Sarah empieza el trabajo hoy. Sarah is starting her work, the work today. Fernanda puts on some red shoes. Fernanda
se pone
se pone some
unos rojos.
Fernanda se pone, because you could also say ponerse, but you gotta, when it puts, like putting something on, you have to then link back to who's putting it on. So she's putting it on. Some shoes that are red. Unos, okay. There we go. You study too much, Rafael. Tu estudia demasiado, Rafael. Tu estudias, because it's two. Demasiado, Rafael. See, that was I'm quite happy with that because I made a mistake and then through rereading my sentence I found that mistake. And that was the structure I was working at the start of the stream, the AS ending. Because I know I make that mistake a lot. So I'm seeing progress. I'm seeing progress.
A veces mi padre hace la cena.
Mi padre.
A veces mi padre hace la cena.
A veces mi padre hace la cena. Sometimes my father makes dinner. What are you doing now, Manuel? What? ¿Qué? ¿Qué haces ahora, Manuel? ¿Qué haces ahora, Manuel? I think that's right. But I feel like I've just heard the phrase ¿qué haces? And then I guess ahora makes sense. But I feel like I've heard the phrase ¿qué haces? Enough to think that's the right one. Okay. I put on this coat every day. Yo me pongo este abrigo cada día. I think it's cada because I always want to say todos, but I think that's more like all instead of cada for every. Can I use my cell phone here? Puedo. So can I usar mi celular aquí? I think cellular has like a double L in there somewhere. Okay, it doesn't. What are you doing here? ¿Qué haces? Ustedes. So plural formal. I want to say it's this one. I thought we were getting this one wrong for sure, because this is what I thought was correct, but then Duolingo didn't have that as a hint, so I'm happy with that one as well. Do you have today's paper? Ooh. Do you have? Have is tengo. But then for you, it's tiene. So tu tiene something de hoy, like newspaper of today. And then the newspaper was no, but you have tomorrow's. That's interesting that you can have tomorrow's newspaper. You just knew all the news the day before. Newspaper. Okay, I know there's a way that I can remember this. But I can't remember it right now. Okay. Okay, diario. So I knew it was something that my brain had linked with like a diary, but I didn't know past that step. I think this would also be the right structure. Tienes el diario de hoy. Okay, so one mistake, we can live with that. You know, it's one mistake more than I wanted, but it's better than tienes el diario de hoy. Okay. But that's fine, we can deal with that. And now we've completed Unit 29.
Get more with super...
No thanks. Which is always exciting. And now we get to do Unit 30. Talking about our interests, that's exciting. So I will get to that. But thank you everybody for all the follows. We hit our goal of 55 follows. We even exceeded it. We got to 56, which is so exciting. Let me see if I can make ourselves a new goal. Because that's epic. There we go. But I appreciate all the support, and I hope you are all having a good Wednesday. Still taking a whole second for me to remember it is Wednesday. But that's fine. Let's see what we can learn about talking about our interests. Because there's never a good time to stop learning new words. Which one of these is the photo? La foto. It is Wednesday. How do you say photo? Foto.
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 I think that's close enough.
Una foto bonita.
Una foto bonita. A pretty picture. Or like one pretty picture, but I suppose A is also one. Oh yeah, I guess I could have done photo, that would have been
Me
easier.
interesa la música.
Mi interesa la música. I'm interested in music, or my interest is music. Well, we can only really do this structure, so I suppose that's the one we'll go with.
Interesa.
So it could have been I'm interested in, which is the one I'm doing. Or like my interest is. I suppose that could also in theory work. Mi interesa la música.
Me interesa visitar este parque de Madrid.
Me interesa visitar este parque de Madrid. I'm interested in visiting this park in Madrid. Me también. Me too. Or ¿y quién está con él? And who is with him? I think this one's of course the correct answer, but I think that would be the correct translation for this one.
Nos interesa el fútbol.
Nos interesa el fútbol. En fútbol.
Nos interesa el fútbol.
El fútbol. We are interested in football. We are interested in soccer. And that was once again me rushing the sentence and almost messing it up. Soccer, football. You know, it's all all mixed. We are interested in soccer. Nos interesa el fútbol.
No nos interesa estudiar italiano.
No nos interesa estudiar italiano. We are not interested in studying Italian. Interested in studying Italian.
¿Te interesa este país?
¿Te interesa este país? Are you interested? Are you interested in this country? Interested in this country. I think this will also be a good way for us to get acquainted with the structure of the te and then the verb.
¿De verdad te interesa mi clase? De verdad. Te interesa mi clase. ¿De verdad te interesa mi clase?
De verdad te interesa mi clase? So I feel like de verdad is like really question mark. So like are you really interested in my class? Okay.
A ellos les interesa México.
A ellos les interesa México. They are interested in Mexico. A ustedes les interesa la música clásica. That's a difficult one for me to pronounce, these two next to each other. Hoy hay un concierto. So are you, plural formal, interested in classical music? Today I have a concert. There's a concert today.
A mis padres les interesa jugar al tenis.
A mis padres les interesa jugar al tenis. My parents are interested in playing tennis. Are interested in playing tennis.
A ella le interesa esta clase.
A ella
le interesa esta clase.
A ella le interesa esta clase. She is interested in this class. Interested in this class. Esta clase. I feel like that's this.
Esta.
Yeah, okay.
A Fernanda le interesa ese libro. A Fernanda le interesa es libro. A Fernanda le interesa ese libro.
A Fernanda le interesa ese libro. Fernanda is interested in this book. That book. See, I was just in my head questioning if I knew what that would be, because I knew that this is esta. So I was like, I wonder what that would be, and then they just give me the answer right here. Ese.
Es una conversación interesante.
Ooh, a new word. Es una conversación interesante. It is an interesting conversation. Double check that I'm not just making assumptions that are false. But yes, it is conversation. We always have interesting conversations. Siempre. Have. Tenemos.
Conversaciones interesantes.
Siempre tenemos conversaciones interesantes. Always we have conversations that are interesting. We are interested in these conversations. Nos interesa. Nos interesa. So we are interested in this.
Esta conversación.
Conversation. Nos interesa esta conversación. Okay. I feel like this is also throwing me off compared to English because it's like we are interested this conversation, so I'm missing like the in, but I suppose it is we are interested in. It's all part of interesa, so that should be fine. And look at that, we've achieved all our daily quests. Let's see what more we can learn, because so far this hasn't been too bad. Which of one of these is the art? El arte.
El arte.
I'd suppose.
Yo no dibujo bien.
Yo no dibujo bien. I don't draw well. Draw well. That's another word I've just learned from consuming Spanish content, watching Spanish streams. Dibujo. Draw.
Dibujo.
And that's why I think on top of learning a language through like a platform like Duolingo, it's also for me been really useful to consume content in that language, like watch streams, listen to music, watch a movie with subtitles in that language or something like that, because then you pick up words that you hear a lot or see a lot, and then you might, you know, just know that word without even really knowing you know it until suddenly you're doing a Duolingo lesson and you just know the sentence, which is quite fun. I am constantly surprised by how much Spanish I know. Like, I'll translate a sentence and I'm like, wow. Cut back to me like a year ago, I would have had no idea about any Spanish past hola, ¿cómo estás? You know? So that's always the fun part of learning a new language.
Nosotros dibujamos mucho en la clase.
Nosotros dibujamos mucho en la clase. So we are drawing a lot in class. A lot in class. We draw a lot in class.
Nosotros siempre viajamos en el mes de julio.
Nosotros siempre viajamos en el mes de julio. So we always travel, because they've told us viajar is travel. So this is just a plural form of that. Well, not plural, the we form of that. So we always travel in the month of julio, which is July. We always travel in the month of July. We always travel in the month of July. Nosotros siempre viajamos en el mes de julio.
¿Te interesa el arte europeo?
¿Te interesa el arte europeo? Are you interested in European art? European art.
Europeo.
Okay. Yep, making good guesses here. And that's always a fun part as well, because kind of when you get given a sentence, even if you don't necessarily know one word, sometimes by context you can guess. And as long as you double check that your guesses are correct, that's a great way to learn languages. And if you don't double check, then one day you're gonna say it and it's just gonna have a completely different meaning than you thought, and you know, that'll be a funny moment, maybe.
Las pinturas del museo son importantes.
Las pinturas del museo son importantes. The pictures of the museum are important. The paintings of the museum are important. The paintings
Pinturas.
in the museum paintings are important.
Del.
I think that's the way that it would translate to English. The paintings of the museum are important. The museum paintings are important. Importantes.
Importantes.
El arte
Arte.
europeo me interesa. Yo quiero try the Louvre Museum here. Meet. Pasar. I don't, that's the only word I don't really know. So, European art interests me. I want to something, the Louvre Museum. I'm thinking it might be Pasar. Let me just translate. Google Translate. Coming in clutch always. Translate. You know, I've never used so much Google Translate until I started trying to learn a new language. Okay, I think pasar could work. Its most common translation is like to pass something, but I think it could also translate to go, to ear. Pasar. I think that's what Google's telling me. So I think that should work.
Pasar.
And it would have been my conclusion as well, based on the options, because it wasn't like I want to try the museum, I want to hear, I want to football the museum. Maybe it would have been I want to meet, but I wasn't too sure about that one. Okay. So it is I want to visit. You know what? I accept that mistake.
Estos libros son importantes para mí.
I tried to figure that out and my conclusion was incorrect, and then that's just the way it is. I made a valiant effort. Estos libros son importantes para mí. These books are important to me. These books are important to me. To me, indeed. A Carmen le interesa la pintura. En sus vacaciones, ella pinta. Carmen is interested in paintings. In her vacation, she paints. I'm assuming this is paint based on pintura being a painting. The words like in there. That's a conclusion I'm just making. Good. Good
Yo
conclusions.
siempre viajo en la primavera.
Yo siempre viajo en la primavera. Once again, we know viajar is to travel. So, therefore, it is I always travel in the spring. Primavera.
Me gusta mucho la pintura europea.
Me gusta mucha la pintura europea. I very much love, very much like European paintings. Sí, ella siempre está con ellas. Yes, she is always with them. Or, a mí no. Solo me interesa el deporte. Oh, not me. I'm only interested in sports. Difference in opinion there, I suppose. Difference in interest.
Los museos son interesantes.
Los museos son interesantes. These museums, or just plural museums, are interesting. Because museo is one museum, so I suppose museos would be more than one.
Los estudiantes dibujan en la clase. Los estudiantes dibujan en el clase.
Los estudiantes dibujan en el clase. The students draw in the class. En la clase. Okay.
¿Por qué no dibujas?
That was once again me going too quickly. At the start of the stream, I said that's my biggest mistake. And an hour later, I've already forgotten about it. That's fine. ¿Por qué no dibujas? Why don't you draw?
¿Cuándo viajas otra vez, Miguel? ¿Cuándo? ¿Cuándo viajas otra vez, Miguel? ¿Ves, Miguel?
When are you traveling again, Miguel? ¿Cuándo viajas otra vez, Miguel? Arte. March, marzo. European, europeo.
Europeo.
Europeo. Easy, fácil.
Fácil.
To try, probar. And now our mistakes. El arte europeo me interesa. Yo quiero conocer el Museo del Louvre. I want to visit the Louvre Museum.
Los estudiantes dibujan en la clase. Dibujan. Estudiantes dibujan.
En la clase.
Los estudiantes dibujan en la clase.
The students draw in the class. Los estudiantes dibujan en la clase. So far, so good. We learned 15 new words this lesson. And we're moving up in the league.
with super.
No, thanks. Okay. At the hour mark, I always run just a quick minute of ads. And I think I might run them a little bit early, like a minute early today, so that we can just wait on the screen for the ads to be done rather than in the middle of a lesson. But ads are a great way to support me for free. You don't have to do anything, just watch the ads, and then you'll be back in about a minute. And if ads really bother you, a great way to avoid ads is to subscribe. Or I believe there's Twitch Turbo, which also just gets rid of all ads. But just a quick minute of ads, and then we'll be right back to learning some more Spanish, some more Espanol. And we'll just wait for the ads to be done. But yeah, I think this will be an interesting unit, because it's always interesting to talk about interests. How many times can I say interesting or variants of that word in one sentence? I guess we'll never know. It would be interesting to find out, though. That one was on purpose, I will admit. And to say what you can do would also seem like a good lesson to learn. So I think maybe with this lesson I'd be better at more conversational Spanish, because like I could probably book myself a table at a restaurant in Spanish, but I couldn't really be like, oh yeah, this is what I enjoy doing. So I think with this unit I might be able to learn some of that. So that'll be exciting. And here, more of that. So I think it'll be very fun. I don't know, the further we get into this, but yeah, we are probably going to be doing a bit more Spanish than usual rather than just like 1 or 2 lessons a day, because if we want to get to the end of these 230 units, we're going to have to make a move on, because otherwise we'll be doing this for years. But I believe ad should be done now. So let's get into the next lesson. Which one of these is basketball? El basquetbol?
El basquetbol.
El basquetbol. Okay, so we ignore the U after a Q, I suppose. El basquetbol.
¿Te interesa jugar hoy?
¿Te interesa jugar hoy? Are you interested in playing today?
Hoy.
Interested in playing today.
Jugar.
Yep. Nosotros nos interesa jugar al fútbol.
Fútbol.
We are interested in playing football. Queremos ir al partido final en Barcelona. We want to go to the final game in Barcelona.
Me interesa jugar al fútbol. Me interesa al fútbol.
Me interesa jugar al fútbol. I'm interested in playing football.
¿Por qué no jugamos ahora?
¿Por qué no jugamos ahora? Why are you not playing now? Are we, because it's jugamos, don't we play now?
Nosotros siempre jugamos al tenis.
Nosotros siempre jugamos
al tenis. Nosotros siempre jugamos al tenis.
So we always play tennis.
Nosotras jugamos al fútbol.
Nosotros jugamos al fútbol. We always play football. We, not always, we just play football. We play soccer.
La niña juega en el jardín.
La niña juega en el jardín. The girl plays in the garden. Question mark?
Jardín.
Garden. The girl is playing in the garden. So juega from juego, to play.
¿Te gusta practicar fútbol?
¿Te gusta practicar fútbol? Do you like practicing football? Soccer. Do you like to practice soccer? To practice, practicar.
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 ¿Quieres practicar básquetbol?
¿Quieres practicar basketball? Do you want to practice basketball? Do you want to practice basketball? Good question.
¿Cuál es tu deporte preferido?
¿Cuál es tu deporte preferido? So preferido, prefer. So like what sport do you prefer, or what sport is your favorite? Is your favorite?
Preferido.
Yeah, preferred. So that is the link I made correctly, because it could mean preferred. What sport is your favorite? What is your favorite sport?
¿Cuáles son tus libros favoritos?
¿Cuáles son tus libros favoritos? What, but plural, I think, because cuál is just what.
¿Cuáles?
Okay. What are your 2 favorite books? ¿Cuáles son? So what are your 2?
Tus.
No. So what are
Son.
your favorite books? I think the 2 just as an option threw me off.
Ellos juegan al fútbol en el parque.
Ellos juegan al fútbol en el parque. They play soccer in the park. ¿Cuáles son mis actividades ¿Cuáles son mis actividades preferidas en las vacaciones? Ir a la playa, dormir y viajar. What are my favorite activities? What are my preferred activities in the vacation? To go to the beach, sleep, and travel. That was a sentence that's still mind-blowing to me that I'm able to translate that. Do you play tennis?
Tú juegas tenis.
Tú juegas al tenis? So you play tennis. What are your favorite sports? ¿Cuáles son tus? So what are your deportes preferidos? Could I not do favoritos here? I could. Okay, that's good to know. Because then I'd obviously stick with favoritos. For once, because it's closer to English, but also because it's the structure we've used before. So if I can use both, that's the better option. Okay. The radio, la radio. La radio.
¿Qué es esto?
¿Qué es esto? What is this? And that's me going too quickly.
Esto es muy interesante.
This is very interesting. Esto es muy interesante.
¿Hay partidos hoy?
Hay partidos hoy. Is there a game today? Are there, plural, today? Games, partidos.
Este grupo es muy bueno.
This group is very good. Este grupo es muy bueno.
Grupo.
Group. Okay, I got that.
El grupo toca en el concierto el sábado. Toca en el sábado. El grupo toca en el concierto el sábado.
The group, something in the concert on Saturday. The group plays in the concert, has the concert. The group is playing in the concert on Saturday.
Me encanta este grupo de música.
Me encanta este grupo de música. I love this music group.
¿Qué asignatura te gusta?
¿Qué asignatura te gusta? What do you like? What do you something to like?
Asignatura.
Asignatura. That'll be one that might be a bit more difficult for me to remember. What subject do you like? Subject asignatura.
¿Quieres escuchar la radio?
¿Quieres escuchar la radio? Do you want to listen to the radio? En las vacaciones, mi papá escucha la radio todas las mañanas. In the vacation, my dad listens to the radio every morning. All morning, every morning. All morning. Every morning. So instead of todos las mañanas, it could have been cada mañanas. But for it to be todos, it also needs to have las or los.
¿Te gusta ir a muchas fiestas?
¿Te gusta ir a muchas fiestas? Do you like to go to a lot of parties? Like to go to a lot of parties. ¿Te gusta? Do you like to go, ir a, to go to, a lot of, muchas, parties, fiestas.
¿A ti te interesa ir a las fiestas de Sevilla?
¿A ti te interesa ir a las fiestas de Sevilla? Are you interested in going to parties in Sevilla? Tengo 3 hermanos y una hermana. I have 3 brothers and 1 sister. Or, a mí sí, pero a mi hermano no. I am, yes, but my brother is not. So I'm interested to go, but my brother is not.
Nos interesa hacer otras cosas.
Nos interesa hacer otras cosas. We are interested in other things.
Hacer.
In doing. Okay. That's why we double check. So, nos interesa hacer otras cosas. We are interested in doing other things.
No podemos ir a la playa porque a mí me gusta el sol, pero a Marco no.
No podemos ir a la playa porque a mí me gusta el sol, pero a Marco no. We cannot go to the beach because to me I like sun, but Marco doesn't. Mi dirección está en el correo electrónico. My address is in the email. Or él puedo hacer otras cosas que le interesa. He can do other things. What are his interests?
Ella quiere estudiar otras asignaturas. Ella quiere estudio. Ella quiere estudiar otras asignaturas. Asignaturas.
Ella quiere estudiar otras asignaturas.
Ella quiere estudiar otras asignaturas.
So she likes to study other subjects. She wants. Quiero is wants or likes. Games, partidos.
Partidos.
Easy, fácil.
Fácil.
April, abril.
Abril.
March, marzo.
Marzo.
July, julio. And one mistake.
¿Qué es esto?
What is this? Simply a mistake because I clicked too fast.
Introducing the Duolingo family plan.
No, thanks. Okay, I think we do this one and then half of this one, and then we leave the rest for the next day. Okay, sounds like a plan. I don't know, I've been enjoying the Spanish so far today. It's been good lessons, so I want to keep going.
¿Qué es esto?
Oh, too quick to click. What is this? El arte europeo me interesa. Yo quiero conocer el Museo del Louvre. So European arts interests me. I want to visit the Louvre Museum.
Los estudiantes dibujan en la clase. Dibujan en la clase.
Los estudiantes dibujan en la clase. The students are drawing in the class.
Me interesa mucho esta pintura moderna.
Me interesa mucho esta pintura moderna. Me interesa mucho esta pintura moderna. I am really interested, so I am really interested in this modern painting.
No me interesa ir a esas fiestas.
No
me interesa ir a. No me interesa ir a esas fiestas.
No me interesa ir a esas fiestas. I am not interested to go to these parties.
No me interesa ir a esas fiestas.
Those parties, not these
Me
parties.
interesa conocer otros museos.
Me interesa conocer otros museos. I'm interested in going to
Conocer.
getting to other museums.
Conocer.
Getting to know other museums? I think it is just other museums. I'm interested in getting to know other museums, I suppose.
¿Te interesa esto, Mateo? ¿Te interesa esto, Mateo?
¿Te interesa esto, Mateo? Are you interested in this, Mateo? So important that I have to kind of know if it has like the T, so esto, esta, then it is this. But if it doesn't have the T, so eso, esa, ese, then it is that. So the T signifies that it's this, but the loss of the T signifies it's that. And that whole sentence has no meaning outside of this, because that's just a wild sentence to say. I've confused myself. I don't even remember what I said, but I'm sure it was excellent. Nos interesa hacer otras cosas. We are interested in doing other things.
Esto no les interesa mucho. No les interesa mucho. Esto no les interesa mucho.
This is not very interesting. Okay, so they are not very interested in this.
¿Les interesa ver partidos de fútbol en Barcelona?
¿Les interesa ver partidos de fútbol en Barcelona? Are they interested in seeing?
Ver.
In watching football games in Barcelona? Are you? So are you interested in watching football games in Barcelona? So this is the right one. Can we have to something, please? Or a mi esposa sí, pero a mí no. My husband is yes, but I am not.
¿Les interesa visitar este museo conmigo?
¿Les interesa visitar este museo conmigo? Are you interested in visiting this museum with me? I am, yes. When can we go? Okay. So far so good. That last one did indeed get a little bit more complicated, but I suppose that's fine. And now we quickly run through some weather to lesson 4, and I think that'll be enough Spanish for one day.
Sol.
Sun.
Gris.
Gray.
Tenis.
Tennis.
Semanas.
Semanas.
A veces hace calor aquí.
Sometimes it's hot here. A veces hace calor aquí. Now we gotta switch our brain over from interest to weather. Okay.
Tele. Curso.
Course. Curso course.
Vientos. Vientos. Vientos.
Vientos.
Abril.
Abril.
Hace mucho viento hoy. Siento viento.
Hace mucho viento hoy. There's a lot of wind today. It's very windy today. It's cold in New York. Hace frío en Nueva York. Hace frío en Suecia.
Suecia.
Sweden. Suecia. Is it cold in Sweden? ¿Cuántos? How many fish do you need? How many do you need coats?
¿Cuántos?
How many coats do you need? Do you need fish? How many fish do you need? How many towns do you need? How many coats do you need?
¿Qué tiempo hace ahora?
¿Qué tiempo hace ahora? What's the weather like today? Now, not today. Sometimes it's hot here at veces. Oh, that's me clicking too fast.
Veces hace calor aquí.
So a veces hace calor aquí. Sometimes it's hot here. Hoy hace frío. Mucho frío.
Mucho.
Pero es un día muy bonito. I don't know why it's this way around, but this way sounds more correct. I can't explain if there's a rule for this or not because I have no idea. But this just, I wouldn't say mucho bonito, like that doesn't sound right. So I don't know where I suddenly picked up this innate sense to know when something sounds right and when something doesn't. But it's very cold. It's cold today, very cold, but it's a beautiful, very beautiful day.
Hace mal tiempo otra vez hoy.
Hace mal tiempo otra vez hoy. The weather is bad again today. Again today. Again. It's very sunny today. Hace mucho sol hoy.
Hace muy buen tiempo hoy. Tiempo. Buen tiempo hoy.
Hace muy buen tiempo hoy. It's very nice weather today. It is very windy today.
Hace mucho viento hoy.
¿Qué tiempo hace en Londres hoy?
Oh,
¿Qué
okay.
tiempo hace en Londres hoy?
What's the weather like in London today? The weather is not bad today. That's like the answer to the previous question, I suppose. No.
No. Tiempo. Mal. Hace. Mal. Tiempo. Hoy.
No hace mal tiempo hoy. We don't have bad weather today. The weather is not bad today. Is the weather nice today? Hace tiempo buen hoy. Hace buen tiempo. Okay. Wrong order, but we learn from that. Buen always goes before the noun. Un buen maestro. Un buen momento. What's the weather like? Cuando, if I can spell anything today. Cuando hace tiempo hoy. Oh. Que, because that is technically what. Que tiempo hace? What weather do we have? Is the weather nice today? Buen tiempo hoy. ¿Qué tiempo hace? Okay, weather is still a struggle unit, but to be fair, we didn't learn this too long ago, so it's fair enough that we're struggling a little
Get more
bit.
with soup.
Like, I think it was this one? Oh, maybe it was further back than I thought. Okay. So it's a good refresher, because it's been a while.
Hace frío en febrero.
Hace frío en febrero. It's cold in February.
Normalmente.
Normalmente.
Hacer.
To do.
Primavera.
Spring.
Inviernos.
Inviernos.
Los inviernos aquí son muy oscuros.
Los inviernos aquí son muy oscuros. The winters, plural, here are very dark. Oscuros, like obscure.
Febrero.
Febrero.
Montar.
Montar.
Gente.
Gente.
Ver.
Ver.
Gente. Montar. Gente.
Gente. Gente. February, March, April. Nope, that's not at all what that says in English. January, February, March. Enero.
Septiembre. Enero.
Febrero. Marzo.
Marzo.
So far, January is the month I struggle most to remember when not prompted with it. Like, I don't know if I would have been able to type out enero if they hadn't given me the option here.
Alemán.
German.
Tele.
Tele.
Temprano.
Temprano.
Enero.
Enero. It's like it heard me. It's now focusing on
Enero.
January.
Febrero.
It really is just focusing on January. ¿Qué tiempo hace en Londres en marzo? Mal tiempo. Está neblado. What's the weather like in London in March? Bad weather? Is it cloudy? Es enero.
Es.
Hace frío. It's January. It's cold. It's dark today.
Está oscuro
hoy. Okay. So since dark isn't directly a weather, I suppose it's not windy, it's not sunny. We don't use hace, we use está.
Ella quiere viajar en marzo. Ella quiere viajar en marzo.
Ella quiere viajar en marzo. She wants to travel in March. It's very cloudy. Está
Está
muy,
muy
nublado.
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 Está muy nublado y oscuro hoy.
Está muy nublado y oscuro hoy. It's very cloudy and dark today.
Pedro, ¿cómo está el tiempo hoy?
Pedro, ¿cómo?
¿Cómo es el tiempo hoy?
Pedro, ¿cómo está el tiempo hoy? Pedro, what's the weather like today? How's the weather today?
Es el viento.
Nope.
Hoy.
¿Cómo está el tiempo hoy? What's the weather like today? How is the weather now? ¿Cómo está tiempo ahora? El tiempo. Okay. In general, use es for permanent traits and event locations, and use esta for temporary traits and other locations. So, es mujer, está cansada. So cansada is temporary. Okay. Pablo really likes winter. Pablo mucho gusto winter. Infierno. Pablo le gusta mucho el infierno. Lots of mistakes, but that's fine. ¿Cómo está el tiempo ahora? Pablo, él gusta mucho. El gusto. El infierno. A Pablo le. Okay. With verbs like gustar, remember to add an a before the person who feels that way. Okay. A Pablo le. Le. Okay, that was just all struggles. Okay, 2 more and then we'll be done. We'll be done for today with Spanish.
Marzo, abril, mayo.
Marzo, abril, mayo, April, March, April, May.
Usualmente.
Usualmente.
Pelota.
Pelota.
Primaveras.
Primaveras.
Adulto.
Adulto. May, June, July. Mayo.
Mayo.
Junio, Julio.
Julio.
Usualmente hace buen tiempo en junio.
Usualmente hace buen tiempo en junio. Usually, the weather is good in June.
Tarea.
Homework.
Bailar.
Bailar.
Fácil.
Fácil.
Primavera.
Primavera. No llueve mucho en abril.
Mucho.
Es muy bonito. It doesn't rain a lot in April. It's very beautiful. The garden is pretty in the spring. El jardín
jardín
es bonito en
la primavera.
El jardín es bonito en la primavera.
Hace buen tiempo en julio.
Hace buen tiempo en julio.
Julio.
Hace calor en junio. Hace calor en junio.
Hace calor en junio. It's hot in June.
No vamos a la escuela en julio.
No vamos a la escuela en julio. We don't go to school in July.
La universidad cierra en junio. La universidad cierra en junio.
La universidad cierra en junio. The university is closed in June.
Llueve mucho en mayo.
Llueve mucho en mayo. It rains a lot in May. It's raining in Boston today.
Hoy.
Llueve en Boston hoy.
A menudo nieva en el invierno. Nieva.
A menudo nieve en invierno. I'm not quite sure what nieve is anymore. Maybe snows. It often snows in winter. Yeah. Nieva for snow. It's snowing today.
Hoy.
Nieva hoy. Is it? Hace. Nieva. O llueva. Okay, so maybe just this one. And, okay, just the wrong letters. Nieva, nieva or llueve. It's very sunny in April. Hace mucho sol en abril. That was a good sentence to get right. No mistakes.
Introducing the Duolingo.
No thanks. Okay, last one for today. And then we move on to some Minecraft.
Agosto, septiembre, octubre.
Agosto, septiembre, octubre.
Agosto.
Agosto.
Tarde.
Tarde.
Viento.
Viento.
Amar.
Amar.
Septiembre, octubre, noviembre.
Septiembre, octubre, noviembre, September, October, November.
Adulto.
Adulto.
País.
País.
Tarde.
Tarde.
Mes.
Mes.
Vamos a la escuela en el otoño.
Vamos a la escuela en el otoño. We go to school in the fall. September, October, November. Septiembre, octubre, noviembre.
Los otoños son bonitos aquí.
Los otoños son bonitos aquí. The falls are pretty here.
Septiembre es mi mes favorito.
Septiembre es mi mes favorito. September is my favorite month.
Hace mucho frío en diciembre. Hace mucho frío en diciembre.
Hace mucho frío en diciembre. It's very cold in December.
Mi familia me visita en agosto. Gusto, agosto.
Mi familia me visita en agosto. My family visits me in August. Es diciembre.
Hace
mucho frío en Nueva York. It's December. It's very cold in New York. Normally, it is very dark in October. Normalmente. Está muy oscuro en octubre. Está. Okay, I think it's está, not estás.
Es verano aquí en agosto. Es verano aquí en agosto.
Es verano aquí en agosto. It's summer here in August. It is often cold in November.
Menudo. Hace frío en noviembre.
A menudo hace frío en noviembre. Often it's cold in November. It's summer here in August. Es
verano. Aquí en agosto.
Es verano aquí en agosto. It's summer here in August. It is fall in September. Es otoño en September. Ooh. Septiembre. Septiembre. I was quite close, I must admit. Septiembre. Es otoño en septiembre. It is very cold in December. Hace mucho frío en diciembre. Okay, I instead of E. I can remember that one. And we'll leave this one to next time so we get the 15 minutes boost to read the story and start some personalized practice. That'll be quite exciting. But for now, I do suppose that is more than enough Duolingo for one day. But I also feel like we learned quite a bit, so I am quite happy we spent that time doing some Duolingo. I'm waiting for my Minecraft to respond to me. There we are. And then we can get to some Minecraft. Let me see if this has been working, because I don't think it has been. For some reason, it's just decided to stop functioning. And sometimes it helps when I like come close and then back away again. So let me just update my titles and stuff. And then hopefully this starts working. And then we'll just watch for a second. And we're gonna be working on some refined storage. I'm just updating all the information. And so far, the farm doesn't appear to be working for some strange reason, but that is fine. Let me maybe try walking up to it one more time. I don't know why it wouldn't be working. Let me maybe teleport. Let me not walk off the edge right now. Walk up to it one more time. And then we'll watch for like 5 minutes to see if any of them spawn. Sometimes the game is just picky and choosy about when it'll work. Okay, I think it is working, so I'm just gonna leave this here for 1 minute, and then I'll be back. I'll be back before you even know it. Alright. I think everything should be back. I think also, unfortunately, I don't think they were... Okay, they weren't spawning But now they are, I suppose. I can see them on the minimap. Are they still, you know, dying? That's the real question. I don't see them, okay, yeah. Everything is working. Which is good, because it kind of just wasn't working for a while. But we pick up some XP, and then we should be good to leave. I was only really here for the XP. It's bugged. All of our chests are full. But I suppose that's fine. Nothing to be done about that. And like there's no point for us to take all of it right now because we're setting up a storage system, so it's probably easier to just leave it here for now until we can set up our storage system. But yeah, I think that's enough XP for now, at the very least. I'll let this be. I don't think we actually had any other reason to come here at all. And then I think we can go to our latest project. Or do we make a quick little pit stop at home just to see how our first base is doing before heading over to our next building project? Maybe feed the cows. Oh, I misclicked, so we're going straight to the building project. Oh, we're... okay. I don't suppose we need to be using our XP right now. We can, in fact, just go home like this. I think that should be fine. I do suppose. Yep, we're home. Okay. Let's check out all our stuff over here. Is the sun setting? It is. Let me wait for nighttime so I can sleep, and then we can continue working during the daytime. I think you two can swap spots. I don't quite need this right now. We always have extra XP over here should we need it. So we've got enough levels to teleport if we somehow perish and end up back over here. I wanted to empty out some of my stuff because it just does not all need to be here. We might have to go and kill some blazes at some point again because we're running low on blaze rods, surprisingly. I suppose the rest can stay with me. I mean, I can drop the dirt off. Don't quite need that one. How's our field looking? Okay, not too full, unfortunately. We should have enough wheat around here anyway, but it would have been nice to not need to grab more. Okay. Let me see if I have a hoe anywhere. I feel like I would have kept just the one I did. No use throwing it away, I suppose. Okay. I suppose that just worked. Somehow. I guess we'll see in like a couple days. If nothing grows, then we'll know it was broken anyway. Strange world we live in modded Minecraft. Ooh, let's see if our villager wants to trade with us. Or if he's still, just not feeling it. Just not feeling it, I suppose. Got all of our ores as well. I need to not forget about those. Ooh, our cow population is lower than we'd like. If you'd all please follow me into the pen. If you all please. Have I just made a mistake? It is possible. There we we go. They just had a slower reaction time, I do suppose. Would you two like to move in as well? Okay, well that achieved nothing because they're still just stuck outside the pen. So that was kind of a mission fail, but it's fine. Also, since we spent so long away from this place, I don't think any of the cows were aging up, which would probably explain why we've got so few cows, but it's fine. Nothing we can do about it. How do you feel about trading? Oh, did I leave your pen open? I do apologize for that. Okay, I'll see if you feel up to trading in a couple days. But we're getting a decent amount of it by now. And if you're confused, the only reason I'm trying to get emeralds is to make waystones, we need a warp stone. And to make warp stones, we need emeralds. And we've got our ender pearl farm, of course. And this we could probably just bone meal some flowers for, so I'm not too worried. We've got enough food. I don't really need to grab some more right now. Oh. And I think we should be good to travel back to our latest project in 6 seconds. Anything in here I want to take? No. Which is all the way over there. 3,600 blocks away. And we can just teleport. And then pop this back down. And time to continue our exploring. And this is what the upstairs looks like. And I suppose this should all be working by now. Let me double check. Oh, our energy is just full, which is excellent. Because that means we have 8 million energy reserve. Which is coming from these wind generators. And then this, like, Bluetooth electricity somehow. It's quite excellent. Quite fun. Quite fun to learn a new mod. But I wanted to kind of delete just all of this, I'll be honest. No need for this to be here. It's just kind of ugly and in the way, and I want it to be gone. So we're just gonna delete all of the stone. All of the cobblestone, so it'll just be the platform in the air. Which should be fine. Should be fine indeed. But yeah, the biome we're in is the Great Lakes, which I thought was a nice little place to start our newest adventure. We needed to be very far away from our base because we couldn't be in loaded chunks because we needed new generation for new ores. So I just kind of had to travel far away, so I picked a biome that sounded nice. And, you know, from there, we just walked. And we came out here and we've decided to make a little base in a cave. I figured a cave would be a nice place to start. Considering, we needed to mine a bunch. I don't know, I figured it makes sense. So here we are. And last time we worked on setting up our wind turbines. Okay, we just let this bounce itself out. We just don't touch any buttons. And then we do it again. And we once again just let it bounce. And then it should be almost gone. There we go. Nothing left. We're not polluting the entirety of this land anymore. We've cleaned it all up. Did I leave anything in the water? I did. I do suppose that should be all. There we are. Okay. we are leaving this village behind as we saw it, except we have lit up the area a little bit so that they're not as prone to mob spawning, which I suppose is quite nice of us. And just like that, we are back in the cave. Things I just do not need right now. All of that. I suppose we'll keep some cobblestone on us. I also just don't need this. Okay, so now that we have electricity, I think it's time that we work on our refined storage system. Which I've done once. One whole time, yes. I don't suppose we have a refined storage book, do we? No, I don't think so. No. Okay. Maybe also we shouldn't be in caps lock. That's no, I am going to just see if there's like an online Yep, there is. Okay, perfect. I've got a website that can help me with this. But I think I should be able to figure this out myself. Hopefully. Step 1 is going to be the controller. Okay, let me delete some of this stuff. Okay, controller is step 1. Which we'll need to build a whole nother machine for, but it's fine. Or I suppose we could just smelt stuff. Then we're going to need a disk drive and storage disks. Okay. So our disk drive and storage disks we'll probably make like, I don't know, we'll make one of these, but I'll just save this one for now. Okay. With cable and then grid. Okay, that seems simple enough. Like I can figure this one out. So we'll just want to save the crafting recipe for this. This will also be fun eventually, once we can do that. But I'll save it, I suppose. No, actually, let me unsave this. And then the grids. We want a crafting grid. Preferably. Eerie cave noises. Okay. So that is on the agenda today. We'll have to make like different machines and stuff for it, but I suppose at the end of the day, it should work out. Let me just move some of these, because we don't technically need these anymore. This backpack is becoming a mess. I'm debating if I just make another backpack for like current projects, you know. But I suppose I'll leave it for now. Because I feel I'll have to travel home to grab those materials, and that's just a waste of everybody's time. Although I suppose, in theory, how much is it to make a backpack? Wool and leather. Maybe I should start keeping some leather on me. Okay, quick trip, quick trip. Just a quick little trip. Because I think it'll help keep my inventory more organized if I maybe have 2 backpacks. It's perfectly fine, and then we'll teleport back with this. We're not paying for it with XP. Okay, we need to upgrade it to the next one. Okay, we don't need more leather. You're out of your pen. Oh, only one. Unfortunate. Perfect. Now we should be able to make everything we need. Boom. Okay, and then a quick little chest. Backpack. Ooh, I can dye this in a color. That's exciting. Let me maybe just grab bone meal, see if that'll do anything. Interesting. So I don't even know if it actually changes any color. Or if it's just a way of labeling it, maybe. I'm surprised I have 0 flowers around here. You know, for the fact that we live right next to all of this, that is a little bit surprising, I must admit. We quickly make some magenta dye. Okay. Oh, it changes the color of the clasp. That is quite cool. Okay. Well, we've got that figured out. That's new knowledge. Now let's upgrade this. Iron, gold, diamond. Okay. 6 diamonds, 3 chests, 7 gold, 7 iron. I only need 1 of these. And 4 chests. That should do it. Okay. Storage emphasis. Storage emphasis. Storage emphasis. And I'm gonna dye this a different color just so that it's easier to differentiate between the two. Do I have squid ink? I might have. I feel like at some point I collected some. Yeah, I did. Excellent decision on my part. Huh, I didn't know we couldn't do black dye this early game. But I suppose the more you know. We'll do a grey one, I suppose. Or we won't. You know what, I'll just do a cactus then, if we're gonna make this difficult. Oh, we can get Arctic armor. Maybe you can't dye the diamond ones. I think that is simply the issue. But that's fine. Why did I grab an ender pearl? Did I think this needed an ender pearl? What did I think needed an ender pearl? I have no idea. Was it something over here? I don't know. Anyway, I'll just pop this one back, I suppose. But it is once again time for the hour 2 ads. So I'll play just a quick little ad break, and then while you're watching ads, I'll just be organizing my backpack so that the stuff's in the right backpack. But, you know, ads are a super great way to support me, the streamer, for completely free. So I really appreciate you watching the ads. And, if you don't want to watch ads, a great way to not watch ads and still support me is to subscribe. So, you know, enjoy your ads while I organize myself and my backpacks. Just real quick. But I do hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Okay. I wonder if I can rename the backpack, and that could be a great way to differentiate between the two. I know I should have... an anvil somewhere. There it is. Let me see if I can do that. Project backpack. Okay. There. So now I know that this is where I keep all my project stuff. Oh, I suppose I did already have iron in my inventory. That is fair enough. Okay. So this is for my current project, as is all of this. This is my travel essentials. These are my foods. Travel, current project, okay. We'll just do unsmelted ores there. I suppose we could maybe keep some of these over here to make torches with eventually. Okay, then let me get back to organizing. Obsidian. Obsidian. We'll have to mine for some more eventually. Okay. Project backpacks. Oh, I'll keep that with me. So that's all our wool. So this is kind of like our animal stuff. These are my travel essentials. Crafting table and furnaces would also go over here. My jukebox can go somewhere else, I do suppose. Okay, this one can continue to get iron, gold, lapis, redstone, lapis, some of our mechanism items. That can stay in my inventory. That can stay in my inventory. Okay, that's more organized. Just a little bit more organized. Let's see. What else? Okay. My armor can just be over there. This is everything I need. So travel essentials, more travel essentials. Animal, food, extra weapons I don't currently need, more essentials. And essentials needed for the warpstone, and I guess just name tags are in here. And this one can just go over here when I don't need it. So this is just my travel backpack, and then this is whatever I need for my current project. There we go, I feel a bit more organized, and like I'm ready to go back to work. Okay. And we were going to get this started. Okay. And I just traveled, and I need to travel again. Because sometimes I don't think ahead, apparently. Okay, so for this, we need a bunch of quartz. Okay, we've got quartz. We need diamonds. Slime balls. We might have to go and farm a slime island. So more quartz, more slime. That doesn't seem like that's the right one. Oh, you can just use any chest? Okay, I don't know why somebody would use an ender chest, but that makes sense. So still just iron, redstone, diamonds, slime. We've got glass, we're grabbing quartz. So that's diamonds, gold, silicon. Okay. So I suppose our biggest things we need right now is lots of quartz, lots of diamonds. We might have to go mining for some more. That we should still have. I'm just gonna grab the rest of my diamonds just because, I don't know, better to have them with me, I suppose. Redstone. Just grab another half a stack. At this point, might as well. Because those redstone numbers are looking low. Is that all we have? Man, all that mining we did sure is coming in handy now. Okay, redstone, quartz, diamonds. And we needed slime. So let's go grab a slime island. Because I don't think I've got a bunch just lying around. No, I suppose we do have enough. I think I collected this on like the first day here. So I guess we'll work with that one. And all this teleporting back and forth really is just eating through our XP. Good thing we've got a farm that gets us like 30 levels in like a minute. Excellent, excellent news that is. How long? 119? That's like 2 whole minutes. Perfect. Now we are ready to start. One and two. You can start smelting. You can go in your spot. Okay. Controller is first. So we wanna be crafting some of this. So in our inventory anyway, we wanna grab some redstone. Do I not have any redstone hanging around over here? No, I suppose I do not. It's crazy how quickly we just work through all that redstone. It's fine. We want to grab just all of this. That should be enough slime. Then we want to redstone, silicon, and some diamonds. Redstone, diamonds. Okay. So first things first, let's craft some of these. Oh, I didn't pick up string. Okay. So much for checking everything. I suppose it is fine. Now we will just wait for this one. Maybe we should make like a spider farm at some point at this rate. Or maybe, you know, it would have been nice to not have these things miles away from each other. But it's too late now. Can't change what's already been settled. We got some glowstone somehow. Don't mind if I do. And 13 more pearls. Definitely a nice one. You know what? We're getting decent numbers. Of course, our string, the one that we need, is our lowest number, but we can deal with that. Okay, turns out I'm not as prepared for this as I thought I was, but I think once we kind of have all the materials gathered, it should be smooth sailing. I can hope, at the very least. There we go. Just a bit more string. This iron pickaxe needs to go in the chest over here. That's like my emergency pickaxe for when I die. So we should not be just carrying that with us. Still quite happy with this build though, we'll admit. Batcave. I think next time we teleport we'll also quickly stop at the farm to get some more XP. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. That should definitely hold us over for a little while, I suppose. Controller wants a golden processor. We've made some binding. Exciting. One of these. And it can start smelting. Okay, that's that done. I'll make a bunch of this. Oh, I forgot that quartz is annoying like this. Can I get quartz? No, not even with like a crusher. Okay. Turns out we're gonna have to go to the Nether. As much as I don't want to be doing that, I don't suppose we have much of a choice. But that's fine, because it shouldn't be too difficult to get all our stuff. Okay, we've got exactly a stack of quartz enriched iron. A single stone. Okay. I might as well just build like another portal over here. Okay. We'll craft this one. And now we have our controller. Boom. That one can start smelting. And then we can craft one more of these. Okay, slow progress but progress. We're just running into things that I just need but don't have, and that's fine. Perfectly fine. That's our disk drive. Then we're gonna need disks. I'm gonna make a portal somewhere. Because why not? Sure, we'll do one over here. Oh, osmium we always need. So I'll grab the osmium. And then we just boom boom. Do I carry flint and steel on me? No, that would be silly. Why would I carry a flint and steel on me? Let me see if one of my chests has some flint for me. No. Okay. Well, I'll find some. Okay. There we go. Some flint. I'll grab this iron, because if we're making flint and steel, we might as well just also grab the steel, I suppose. Go, go. Oh, wrong backpack. Okay. Let me make a quick flint and steel, then we'll light our portal and we can go if we need to. But I'm not 100% sure if we will actually need to go today. Or if we just kind of have enough materials to carry us through to the end. But I figure it's better we have the option and not need it than not have the option. Okay. There we go, that's our portal. May there be lots and lots of quartz just all around there. And then this can actually go with our travel essentials. Okay, perfect. You were over there. Nothing else. Okay, so we've got these two. Now I feel like it would be a smart move to make a crafting grid. Oh, I'll make all of these. I'm sure we'll have a need for them. Okay. Let's think. For the disc drives we need discs, but I prefer to maybe make a crafting grid. So these two are easy enough to make, so we'll be focusing on this. We're gonna need some basic processors. I think I'll make 10 for now. We'll have these 3 with us. Okay. We'll make one of these. We have glass somewhere. Okay, maybe some of this stuff can just go over here until I need more than I have. This can go back over here. This can go away. Okay. Basic processors, let me grab 4. I don't really know what's going on, but I'm just good at following instructions, I suppose. Okay. 2 of these. So these are the golden ones. Okay. 1 of these. And 1 of these. Okay. So I suppose we shall be going to the end, to the nether, I suppose. To grab some glowstone and some quartz. I could go home to grab the glowstone dust, but I need to grab quartz anyway, so I might as well go to the nether. That's what we're gonna do, and it'll be fine. It'll be a-okay. You know, we're going in with 0 armor, maybe that's a bad decision. Let me just... Okay, I don't need boots. And hopefully all goes well. All goes well. Oh, we gotta load, and then importantly we want to just quickly create a new portal cave. There we go. Okay, where shall we go? Away from the ghasts, that's for sure. We'll go down, perfect. And because we've got looting on here, our luck, we get a bunch of quartz. Bunch of quartz whenever we mine. There's gotta be some easily accessible glowstone somewhere around here, I believe. Okay. You know, there's a couple of mobs near us, but nothing too bad. I think it'll be okay. I'm usually not too good at being in another, I will admit. I hear the gas, but I can't see it, and therefore it is not a problem. Just yet. Okay, there we go. We've got over a stack of quartz that should hold us over quite well. And this is giving us XP, so that's also quite good. The gas is just the worst part about this, because I just can't see it, but I'm also not gonna go- it's over there. Okay. Okay, no, that's fine. I do suppose that's fine. If we just deal with it. And before I'll deal with it, I'm going to put some of the stuff away that I don't really need this very second. Okay, that should do. We load up our crossbow. And we should be able to one-shot this, I hope. Where did you go? Are you wearing a massive hat? Is that you? If it is you, why don't you, come where I can see you? There we go. Let me reload this in case, you know, they come back. And now we really just need, glowstone. Oh, that was a close call. That indeed was not a very good move. But that's the glowstone I'm trying to get to. Perfect, and I believe we should just be able to grab this from over here. And is that over a stack of what we needed? Perfect, okay. Time to head back home. Although, can we teleport interdimensionally? I have always wondered. Oh, we can. Okay. I thought that maybe, I never traveled to my end portal. I thought maybe it was only reserved to like the proper waystones, but this is good to know. And now we should be ready to craft forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, one of these. No, I don't suppose my backpack can lose much of anything else. Oh no, wait, we can lose this. We can lose that. Maybe we leave. This tool just isn't strong enough right now for me to do much with. Okay, there we go. A little bit more space. Boom. Now can I just craft this? I can. Perfect. Which we then use to craft this. I'll just craft 12 of these for now. And then we get to crafting this. Okay. So first we're gonna have to craft one of these. And what are we short on over there? Silicon. Good thing we have enough here to work with. Okay. We're making good progress. Let me maybe just place what I have. I suppose this could be a fun low corner to have it placed in. I'll just place it over here for now. Controller with this on top. And my discs can start just going over here. Now this needs to be connected to power, which we do with our flux points. And this has to be connected to this one. Now it's working. So if I had any storage in here, I could throw items in and it would be like a big chest. But currently we don't have any storage because that's what we're waiting to craft. Some discs. Okay. So we're gonna need 9. Okay, hold on. So, to get to the biggest storage disk, which is the one I want, because why, you know, go big or go home and all that, we need... Let me go back to my notebook where I have Minecraft notes. Okay, there we are. We need 1 times the 64K. To make that, we need 3 times the 16K. And to make those 3, we need 9 times the 4K. And then to make the 4K, we need 9 times 3. 27 times the 1K. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have to do right now. So we're gonna need a lot more silicon, probably a lot more glass, I'll be honest. But no, we're gonna need a lot more silicon. And I think we'll have to go mining for some glass. We'll just split them in 2. It's fine. Let's just give them all a little bit more coal. Now there is, I believe, another way to get silicon, and that's sand in a crusher. We could make a crusher, but we also currently kind of need sand just for everything. Is there any sand on the surface near us? Oh. Not particularly. So it wouldn't really be worth just traveling up to see. So maybe it would just be better to go home and grab sand. I suppose, if we have no other choice. Good thing we can just teleport, because it would be awful to have to, constantly have to, walk everywhere. Okay, this is where we're at. I'm gonna look on the map for a desert. Just the most closest desert. Have I maybe been to a desert? I tend to travel to deserts frequently. Okay, we'll have to... Oh, we can go to a mesa. Why hadn't I considered that one? That's a bunch of sand. There we go. That wasn't so difficult. Oh, we can upgrade our shovel. Nice, we can add more haste to it. That's a pretty block. And I think I might set up an electronic furnace. So that's not using coal, and we can instead just use electricity, because we're generating electricity anyway. Okay. Back cave. We go this way. Okay, this one goes over there. Okay, currently I'm just gonna leave this in here, this in here. Okay. We might as well put some torches away. Put our shovel back away. Don't really need red sand. Okay. Furnace. Okay, maybe it isn't furnace, but it is a mechanism. What are we looking for? Here we are. A smelting factory. Or just an energized smelter, I do suppose. 2 of these, so osmium with redstone. And then okay. I think we're making progress. It's slow progress, but we're getting somewhere. Tin, iron. Okay. Osmium with redstone. And that'll get us and then we just gotta make one of these, which is 1 more osmium. And we need 4 steel. Do I have 4 steel? We do. I know we do. There we go. What are my slime balls doing over here? I just don't know. Okay, I think we can make this now. Can I turn it into a factory? With 2 more osmium I can. Okay. Don't mind if I do. And then I'll take 1 of these away for now. I'll put a chest here for all my machines so far. Oh. Actually, we can just do this. Boom. Boom. Okay. And then this should also now be working. We hope. We hope. Maybe I should actually be looking at this. Okay. And then we'll have an energized smelting factory. And I'm pretty sure there is another way I can turn it into a factory by like clicking on it. Yeah, I think it might be this one. But you know, this way works too, I do suppose. Boom. Okay. And this way I can do more than 1 stack at a time. Now this is gonna very quickly drain this electricity. And as soon as it does, we can replace this with a flex point. Or we can already wait for this. But yeah, so this way I can smelt 3 of these at once. And I can also smelt 3 of like quartz at once if I so desired. And we kind of want this to be on, usually. But for now, I'll keep it off so that I can put 1 of these in. Okay. There we go. So this is gonna get us a bunch of glass and a bunch of silicon already. Once the silicon is done, we can also make a crusher and crush some of the sand into silicon if we feel the need to. But for now, we are working on making 27 of these 1K upgrades. Okay. And we have 6. There we go, we've got 20. We need 7 more and we're missing glass. Well, I've got good news for us. Okay, this one is now out of energy. Which means I replace this. And I turn this one on. There we go. And now it's working again. And let's see how our energy reserve is doing, if it's still full. It's still completely full. They're still spinning. So they're making 63 RF per tick. And we are using 64. Oh, since we can't have any more stored, it can only make 64 per tick. But I believe in theory, yeah, we make almost 600 RF a tick. Oh, more? I don't know. But we make a lot more energy, but since we're already at capacity, it can't actually make any more. And for these, I can actually get them speed upgrades and stuff. So maybe that could be a fun idea. We could make... Is this an enrichment chamber? Yeah, okay. We can just turn a couple of these into osmium dust. And to make these, we need iron with redstone. We can also do that. And we should be able to, we can make more iron should we feel the need to. There we go, everything is working. We can get a couple speed upgrades this way. But now we're getting off track, because that is just not what we need to do. Sure, it'll help us get to our goal quicker, but it's not what we actually need. Okay, we need 4 more, but currently we're short on quartz enriched iron. And I have once again decided to utilize all my quartz in the wrong spot. But that's fine. Let's see what I can do. That should be all we need from that. I do want to grab some more iron. And we might have to go back and grab some more quartz. But first things first, let me see if I can make a couple upgrades for speed. I feel like a sound upgrade might also be quite nice, I must admit. So we can have 8 of these, but we don't really necessarily need to be throwing a whole bunch in there. Okay, let's see if I can make the next tier of these, which was 9 4K upgrades. Which we do with these. Okay. And what are we short on? These. Okay, so we need 7 more. So we need 4 times 7, 28 of these. And we've got 8 because we're short on redstone. We needed 8. Well, we have 8 and we needed 28. This is the slow way of doing this, but I suppose when there's nothing else to be done. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that'll be done. Out of quartz. Do we have a crusher? I mean, we're out of silicon. Let's go make ourselves a little crusher. Lava buckets and 2 of these. Okay. Can I turn osmium dust into osmium? I can. Okay. That should work. And then what was I trying to do? Make 2 of these. And make some lava buckets. Okay. I'll just make 2 more of these, and then I'll turn these... Okay, I'm just trying to keep track of what's going on. I have no idea what's happening half of the time. But it is quite fun. It certainly is fun. We need 4 of these. At least, okay. Then we can go back over here. Okay, confusing. Lava buckets. Might as well go to the nether and grab some more quartz while we grab our lava buckets. You can tell I'm just confused because I don't even remember what I'm meant to be doing. But you know what? Some things are confusing and that is okay. Okay, this should... No, this isn't an easy place to grab lava. Any easy lava places around here? Not particularly, no. We gotta be more careful. Maybe over here. Not really. There we go, we've got our lava buckets. Now we just want to grab some more quartz. And then we can go back to our adventures. It would have been smart to go a different way than I usually go. But I suppose we've already left now. Don't get in the lava. What'll be the best way for us to go? Okay, I suppose we need a little bit more blocks. But that's fine. We can gather blocks quite easily in the nether. This is just a whole wall of lava. Okay, we need more. We always need more. Okay, to be fair, I think we should have escaped the lava pretty soon. Okay, I think this should be a decent enough way for us to travel. It kind of leads to nowhere, so it might have just been useless. Oh, that was a nice little pocket. Maybe I'll just dig inside things. Maybe that's the best way to look for quartz. It doesn't really matter if we can get back, because I can just teleport back, of course. Let me grab a little bit more and then we go back. Boom. Okay. Hopefully there's nothing over here that can attack me. But my stick can just go in there, I suppose. Bat cave. Okay. And time to get back to work. Okay. I think we should be good to craft everything we need. For now, I don't think we need that. We wanted to get 9 4Ks. And we were missing this. For which we were missing this. Okay. That should hopefully help us a little bit. We were also creating a crushing factory. There we go. Basic universal cable. Okay. Crushing factory, smelting factory, so that can just continue. For the crushing factory, I'm just gonna do like a stack of sand. Okay, let me do a couple more of these. Speed upgrades. Gold. Sure, we can crush a little bit of gold. Boom. Okay, so that will be our gold. Then we'll have some energy saving upgrades. And I want to do some steel as well. Okay. Boom. Okay. And all of these need those guys. Perfect. Energy upgrades. 1 and 2. And sound. Okay. I think that's the crafting recipe. Yep, okay. All of our machines are busy at work. And while they are busy, we can continue with making all of these. What are we short on? I don't need you, I don't need you. Oh yeah, we were short on iron. Just like that, we've got some iron. 25. Oh, we're already making more, so I suppose that's pretty useful. Okay. Now we're short on redstone. It's just a lot of crafting, I suppose. Okay, that's the 9 that we needed, so now this one's done. And we are on to 16k, of which we needed 3. So we're gonna need 12 of these. Yes, 12 of these. What are we short on? Good thing we made a bunch of that. That should do. Now all our machines are quiet, so it's just oddly quiet right now. Lots of silicon for when we need it. And we just throw in a single little muffling upgrade, so it's not as loud next time. Don't know why I didn't split these up. That would have been smarter. Because we would have gotten more by now. But it's fine. It's fine. Oh my goodness, so much crafting. We just give it a second. But yeah, then we'll have a 64 storage disk. And we can craft more in the future should we need to. And that should be fine. Okay, we might as well just make already the 4 of these. Might as well start that crafting process. Or do I have them? Oh, I've got them. Okay. No need to go ahead and make more for no reason. Okay. There we go. I suppose we can finish this right here, right now. 12. That's the 64 we needed. And now we just need to make this. And boom, 64k storage disk. So now we can store 64,000 items in our storage system. And it's beautiful. And this is going to be, I suppose, our new base of operations when crafting. So let's start by throwing in some of our stuff. Maybe take those back. Okay. Now, do I have a basic smelting factory? I do, which means... Although I suppose it's better to crush it first. Can I not crush copper? Okay, no. I suppose we can just start smelting things. There we go. Those can stay there. All of this can, however, go in the chest. And the purpose of this is that it acts like 500,000 chests combined. So if all goes well, we should never have to worry about chests again. And we can always just grab what we need from here. Oh, I lost a backpack. Backpack, okay. Let me actually put this back over here. Put these over here. Okay. Now one last thing I did want to check out with this mod, which is storage. What one is it? Refined. Is wireless grids. So we craft some of these. Okay, we gotta craft more of these first. Boom. Craft some of these. Okay, we've got pearls that we can throw in here. And then with all of that, we can essentially access the grid from further away, which is quite nice. We don't have to be here to grab stuff from it, if that makes any sense. Wireless. We preferably want one of these. Okay, so let's work on making one of these. So first we want to grab some more of these. Then we want to work on this. Okay. Two of these. What are we short on? Okay, this I can make. I feel like we have these in our storage. Or cooking up, I suppose. That's just cooking. Just cooking. Boom. Okay, we need this to then make this. Okay. Now, first thing we need to do is we go over here. Wireless charging. Went in there. Okay. Now this is energy. Shift click. I think this is linked now. Okay. And then what we want is we want to find the wire that we made. No. Okay. What's it called? If it isn't called wire, it's called cable. Okay. And then essentially, if we, from here, just under wherever, okay, we need to go one deeper. Okay, hold on. It might also be better to just make 2 of these for now. Let me quickly grab some soapstone. Just because we'll probably need some extra. Then I want to make one more wireless transmitter. Boom. 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 Okay. So this one can exist just over here. And with that, that means that even though I'm not near it, I can now touch. I can now... Oh, did I not need a crafting monitor? Whoops. I just needed one of these. Which is fine, I do suppose. Okay, I can do this. I am just gonna put this away. I don't suppose I need this. Okay. We all make mistakes sometimes. And that is just fine. Just fine. Okay. I need one more of these. I need one. And I need two. Okay, so I can't craft that, and then I just need one more of these. Ooh, what are we short on? Redstone. Okay, did I need a stack? Probably not, but we've got it now. Okay, let me quickly go and smelt some of these. And then we can there we go. Start those smelting. Oh, are we just out of glass? Oh, we're out of stone. Okay. I suppose that is fine. You just grab a couple of these. Oh my goodness, everything is just going awry. Okay. Boom. Boom. And we always need more of these. Okay. Now this one should work. So even though we are not at the machine, once I connect this, which I gotta remember how to do. It's one of these. Okay, ooh. I struggled with this last time as well, so that's exciting that it's still difficult. Boom. Okay. Okay. Right click on the controller. I feel like I have in fact done that. Maybe that'll work. Let's have a look. It's because I have no electricity. This is just a whole site to see. Okay. Wireless charging. There we go, that worked. So now we can access all our stuff in here. And this works. 16 blocks. So this is 53. No, okay. So I think it should work till here. Okay, so that wall's fine. That wall, of course, is fine. And then if it's 16 blocks, then 32 blocks from here, we want another one. Because I believe this side is also fine. Yep, okay. So what is about 30 blocks from here? So 2, 3, 30. So at about here, we kind of want another one. Okay. And that's what we're gonna attempt to do right now. Okay. But I think first we might need to craft some more cables. Just a couple more. I think this is kind of the last thing I wanna set up for this today. Okay, this should be enough cables to last me a lifetime. Probably not, but you know. One deeper. There we go, and now we can essentially be under the ground. And let me put torches offhand so we're not in the dark. Boom, okay. And we just mine to about 30. And then we should be good to place the last one, and then this whole room has wireless connection. And then of course if we want to have it somewhere else, we'll definitely need to work some wiring all the way over there. Okay, so this is about where we want it to be. And we just bring the wire all the way over here. And I'm filling the top back in so that no mobs can spawn. Just to be safe. Boom, we're almost there. And then we just... I feel like maybe we could also have it come out of the ground up here. Just as like a little extra access point. We could place like a crafting grid here or something at some point. I'll mark that there. And then now, even in this very far corner, we should have access. Yep. So this whole room now has access, every single corner. Which is quite nice. And then this can be closed up again. No need for that all to be visible. So now we have, I think, a little decent start to our storage system, which will be quite epic, I must admit. And we can start working on getting some more machines in here. Because currently we have only the crushing and the like smelting machine, the factories. But we have the smelting, we can get enriching. Crushing we have, compression, combining, purifying, injecting, infusing, sawing, smelting. Oh, these are advanced. So yeah, those are the ones we can get. And the higher the tier, the more stacks it can do at once, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think that is kind of what I wanted to get done today. So far, it looks like our energy is still keeping up very well. We're still making a lot, but we don't even need that much. it might be worth making another storage for electricity so that we have extra backup. Because currently this is only using 21 FE per tick. So we've got a lot. And then of course this is also taking some electricity, but it's also not doing that much because currently nothing's being used. But yeah, we'll have to explore some more mechanism stuff in the future. Stuff like our own little robot follower, scuba tanks, jetpacks, lots of very exciting little projects. And we'll get to see what all of that has to offer. We can maybe make some energy cubes to save some more electricity. But there's lots still to explore with these mods. And I think that'll be fun. And we gotta keep expanding our crafting grid. We can make more of these disk drives and more storage disks, of course, so that essentially we can just have infinite storage if we keep filling it. We can also do this for fluids, which is interesting. So I can store like hundreds of buckets of lava in here if I felt the need to. But I don't know if I necessarily do. But yeah, we'll be working on that some more in the future, I suppose. Let me drop some stuff in here. We'll be moving all of our stuff that's just kind of in random chests at our base. We'll have to move over here at some point. But for now, I think we just kind of end where we always end and where we always start. Nice and easily at our Enderman farm. Let's see if we have any Enderman spawning. We have got Enderman spawning, that's nice. I'd love for some more XP to drop. But all of our chests are full to the brim with ender pearls, so we can't actually get any more ender pearls right now. But we could get some more XP, which would be nice. But I suppose we'll see if we get any XP next time. Because that is all I have for today. We did a bunch of Duolingo, which I thought was really quite fun. I am really enjoying learning some more languages right now. So that's been really fun. And I hope if you're learning a language, you know, you're enjoying me learning a language, or maybe you're just enjoying watching me struggle with Spanish. All is fair enough. But yeah, I really enjoyed that, so I'm glad I got to do a little bit longer today than usual. And then Minecraft, of course, I'm quite proud of myself for actually setting up this refined storage all by myself, because it is more difficult than I usually play, and it's a mod that I haven't had that much interaction with, so it was fun to set up by myself, figure out all the components, and hopefully I can work on utilizing it and optimizing it in the future. But we'll be back playing more modded Minecraft, doing more Duolingo very, very soon. Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Those are the days I should be back next. But I hope you enjoyed today's stream, and hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon. Until the next time, have some days. I don't know why I was wearing armor. I don't usually wear armor. I guess it was because I went into the nether. But yeah, have some days, and hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon. Until next time, alright. Bye-bye.